Hello, everybody. Welcome, Rosie and Corina, psych investigators.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hope you're
So,
all well.
yeah, hi guys. How's it going? This land of the temporary darkness. Well, let's do the protection and then we'll get started. So, I
Yes.
ask for protection, a beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I feel my lungs as I breathe out. I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I step into it. I feel protected. I feel connected. I like to ask that information come only from the highest sources that it create the good and only the good. And so it is. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is almost unbelievable, but that's the reality we are actually living.
Yeah.
Then Mike Johnson shuts US House early to avoid Epstein vote. Top Republican seeks to quell Democratic scrutiny of Donald Trump's links to pedophile financier. Okay, yeah, US Speaker Mike Johnson will send members of Congress home early to avoid a vote on releasing files relating to Jeffrey Epstein, as Donald Trump's allies seek to contain the spiraling crisis. So the House of Representatives is set to be in recess from Wednesday for 5 weeks, a day earlier than scheduled, and is not expected to return until September. Oh, Johnson, the House's top Republicans, said on Tuesday that Democrats were playing political games by trying to force votes on measures that would require the U.S. Department of Justice to release documents relating to the life and death of the disgraced financier. So, wow. So then I got actually something more as I was reading it that it makes sense, Corina, if Trump is to leave, right? That he does so why in this whole recess time because not much he can't do much, right?
Yeah.
While the
Yeah.
Congress is in, so he goes crazier. I feel like. Does it make
Yeah.
sense?
Hmm.
So that makes sense. So let's start. Okay, let me just open the app thing here. It says the apps. Oh, my
Gosh, imagine
phone.
the information being so bad that they have to do all this.
Wow. Yeah, no, no, really, because uh, okay, let's see, Mike Johnson. What's the word? I'll copy this. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So all right. So Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson.
Mikey Mike, huh?
So
Had to
what
begin.
happened? What was it? Trump's. So what is the background on this decision? Like, oh, it's Trump. No, 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 no. Stop, stop. And he's like trying to stop, stop, stop. But it's so big, this thing, that he can't. The only way really to stop it is to shut the Congress down.
Yeah,
Imagine, like, that's crazy. So
what it is, it's
that's right.
information
That's
is
right.
so big they have to shut Congress down.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is mind blowing. That is mind blowing. You shut Congress down because that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. And I saw the same thing. Trump's just this this is his this is it for him. This is his downfall.
That's
It's
right.
crazy.
That's right. That's
Crazy.
right. So, and it's funny because remember years ago, we'd see that when he goes down, all the stuff about what he's done, it would come out, right?
You
And I
know,
think, go ahead.
I told my husband in 2016, I said, I don't know how I know, but I know this. When all this is said and done, it's going to come out that Trump's a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
That was all the way back in 2016. And here it took all this time, but here we are. Because this is obviously for entertainment purposes only, but you can't deny fact. You can't deny fact. Those we had no AI when pictures were out. We had no, there were no ways of like there are now of altering all these pictures. Sure, they could have altered it, but no, 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 no. That stuff is real, it's factual, and it's coming out. And you know what? They're just showing me Hoover Dam.
Mm.
It doesn't matter. You can shut Congress down. There are too many people that have this information and are willing to come out with it at this point. The floodgates are opening, and I'm sorry, he can't stop it. He can do everything, he can try everything, but it's not going to stop it. It's coming out.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So that's right. So, okay. So then, so there's a lot of people, I've talked about it yesterday too, but there's a lot of people saying that this was something triggered by, JD Vance. Is JD Vance behind it? I don't think he is necessarily. I mean, it's not like he's happy that this is happening, but I don't think he's the one who. Does it make sense what I'm saying, Corina? Is he, or do
Yeah,
you
no,
think?
no, I don't get that. He just never, no.
Okay, okay,
He's not smart enough to do that.
that's right. And so, and
Sorry to
let's.
say.
I know we're probably going to ask this all the time because a lot of people still think that JD Vance would take over if Trump goes. But no, but it's saying that's the one. Trump is weakened and is about to leave. That's the moment where the truth about the election comes out, is what I understand.
Exactly. Exactly. All that. Once he's gone, it's just a flood.
Hmm.
Nobody is going to sit on this once all this comes out.
Okay.
So, no. He
Okay.
if it's for 5 minutes, that's a long time.
Hmm.
Don't
Okay.
see him
All right.
staying in there.
Okay. So what else? What is happening? So what happens to Mike Johnson when Trump goes?
His he's done for. You know what? I'm sorry, but I just I don't know how long it's going to take, but you know, Spirit is giving me the image of a toilet being flushed.
Mm.
And all these people have to be flushed out is what it means to me. It's just we cannot move
You know what
forward.
I got that is somehow I don't know how it's going to be, but it's saying that we are going to learn of the list of compromised politicians that Russians had to compromise on and were blackmailing. Essentially, it will come
Exactly.
out sooner. I'd say pretty soon because he was one of them. And it's saying
Well,
pretty much every person who is in this administration this is going to happen to them, like because they only accept people that have no integrity. That's like the basis of being
right.
part of
Yeah.
this administration, right? You can't not. That's
Yeah.
the only way.
The first time around, you could have said that there was people staying to try, the people use the excuse of I'm staying to help right the ship or whatever, to keep it on course, whatever. This time around, no. If you joined him, your intentions are
Mm-hmm.
not good. You knew what you were getting into. You know the kind of person he is. So if you're on his team at this point, I'm sorry. You're on the wrong side of history, everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're not living your life right.
Okay, so I have a question. I mean, is Trump the whole thing? Okay, let's see. Let's look into what else. Just what's next. Okay, so as Corina and I are talking, it becomes clear that well, I mean, the downfall seems imminent, right? Like he
Mhm.
can't escape this. This stuff is going to come out. It's already coming out. People are talking about it. The press is not stopping talking about it. Okay,
Mm-mm.
but then the question is, what else is it going to try to do to try to distract from the Epstein files? I feel that this is, and there was this woman on the Luna something from Florida. She's a Trump person. She's doing something to try to not incriminate, blame Jeremy Powell for something from the Federal Reserve. It feels to me like if they know they're on their way out, they want to create real destruction, destroying the Federal Reserve or attacking the Federal Reserve, something like that is something they are definitely interested in. Is this going to happen? What happens? I guess two questions. One, what are they going to try to do to distract from the Epstein files? And then what about the Federal Reserve? So let's start with the first. Okay, so what is Trump going to try to do to distract from the Epstein files? Wow, I even see it's crazy. I see him with a hand. The electric box that once you lose electricity, you have to like
Right.
turn it on again in the house.
Right.
saying he may try to create some sort of like a electric crash or like a grid crash.
Mhm.
Is that right? Like I see him like trying to turn everything off so that
Turn the
there's
lights off.
no like a massive electric grid thing. But it's saying he can't do it alone, and the Russian hacker is not working for him right now. He can't. So what else? Turn off. He wants to turn off electricity. Turn off the media. That's right. He wants to block the media. That's right. Maybe is it a
That's
state of emergency? Go ahead. Go ahead.
that's more what I see as blocking the people that are trying to tell the truth. That's another thing. Trump goes after people that are telling the truth or
Mm-hmm.
have information on him. That's if you notice who he
Mm-hmm.
attacks, even if he attacks weird innocent people that we think, why is he attacking that person? More than likely they have information on him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
he's always going to go after that. But it seems like he's trying to pull buttons, levers, and all that, but nothing's working. Nothing's going off. Honestly, as this stuff comes out, his mental state just deteriorates along with it because
Mm-hmm.
he can't handle the truth
Mm-hmm.
coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
he is doing everything right in this moment to stop it. And when the more it trickles out, the crazier he gets. I just have him obsessed with this Alligator Island thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like it's alligator. We gotta get everybody there.
Okay.
He's trying to
Okay.
get everybody.
So, all
Yeah, no,
right.
that's not
No.
gonna
And what about they want to change their going after they investigating the Federal Reserve? They're going to finding ways to get rid of. No, I see him. I shows me again him staying put with, and again he's a lawyer. He knows what they're doing. He is not moving. They can threaten him. They can call him at home or whatever, but he's not. I see him stay until the end to
Yeah.
protect the. I feel. Do you feel about him like
Yeah.
that?
No,
Jeremy
he
Powell is
feels
going
very
to
strong. Feels
right.
very strong. Yes.
Oh, okay. So and
Like
then.
he's there to weather the
Mhm.
storm, is what I just heard. He will weather the storm.
Wow, wow. Okay. And um what about Russia and all this? How are they going to do what are they going to and is Trump still going to go to the military? What about Russia? No, this. What are they going to do about it? Okay.
Okay.
What's because Russia is obviously is I guess until recently they were totally controlling him and now it seems like he's not always going with them, but that they ultimately they have the control. But I guess how are they going to exploit the situation, right? Yeah.
Mhm. I think they're just going to do the same thing Murdoch's doing or going to do. And we're going to see him in his little Russian outfit that
Mm.
that's what they just showed me, where Trump in his military garb for
So is
Russia.
it? So how is he? Is he still? Is it saying it? It shows me that that's right. Our military can remove him if he doesn't make sense. Like if he's completely out of like, is it going to be a? Is Congress? No, no. Forget about Congress. No, nobody. Oh, they're already closed. That's right. They can't vote.
Right.
So it's just going to be.
It still has to be the military,
That's right.
some sort of that.
Mhm. Okay.
You're
And
gonna have to leave.
wow, it's so interesting. Like how remember, like before this, even the January 6th thing, I remember having this huge thing where the military would be involved,
Hmm.
moving him. And I see, it's funny, I see Stephen Miller and he's hearing the helicopters coming and he's like shell shocked or something. He can move.
Yeah.
So he's like hearing, and he calls that one Katie who works for Elon Musk. Katie, what is going on? I don't know. Elon's like, wow, okay. And I see that in the background, Elon Musk is laughing. So,
Yep.
wow.
It's just. going to keep going till they go down.
That's right. Okay.
They're, Elon's not stopping. There is no way he's stopping. He's a narcissist. He's
Hmm.
not stopping.
Wow.
So until these guys are on the ground and every piece of information is out, we are going to keep seeing it because they can't help themselves.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
One cannot win. There is no winner in their game unless it's them. So they're going to destroy each other in the process. And Putin's in there too. We saw that years ago. Remember, Rosie? It's like they all take each other out.
Mm. Wow. Okay.
They
Wow.
all take each other out because they have to take each other down as they go down.
Mm. Okay.
Still the same for me.
Okay. 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 So anything else? Let's see. Anything else about let's see. I don't know, just we can maybe, I don't know if we have wrap up or if there's more that we discuss.
Yeah. Did you say what you picked up on Putin? Did you pick any?
I
I
thought
thought
I
you.
said, did I say? Yeah, no, that, okay, so did I say? That's why he wants him to, but my question, I guess, was like, do they think that JD Vance is like what? Because in a way, there's an advantage to be had here for them because they are in a dire situation financially, economically.
Right.
So
Right.
is there something, does it make sense? Like in a way, what is their plan? Do they have a plan? What is their plan? What is their plan? And I see that he's like kamikaze. Putin is like he knows his country is collapsing, and he's sort of like the Hitler thing, where like he's in the bunker and has to. Wow,
Yeah.
yeah, he's like saying he's another crazy one, another crazy.
Yeah, they're all going down. I'm sorry. It's just
Yeah.
it's one domino after another.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Right. Okay. So I was talking to Corina just now in the background with just really that this time is just it's like this big shakeup and everything is collapsing, falling apart. And then I was actually watching. If you haven't, go watch Corina's video that she posted yesterday, right, Corina? It's
Yes, thank
talking
you.
about standing in the light, and which is something that I just remembered. Really, this is the moment to like focus on the things you want to create in this country and all that. And because the external, the outside world is just so intense, and then I feel like we are living through a time that it's so intense physically, even you feel it, right? Like it's just
Hmm.
intense because the earth is adjusting somehow and everything is, it's like the good is speeding up and all that. It's just a time of so much transition that
Transition.
we
Exactly.
need to like be grounded and do a lot of self-care and focus on the things you want, because it's almost as if we're at the very end of this mega illusion that they created for themselves, and it's all going to collapse past when it
Hmm.
collapses for at last. So okay, so
Yes.
yeah.
It's challenging, but
Mhm.
it's the way
Mhm.
it is right now.
That's right, that's right. So wow, amazing. No, so thanks for watching, guys. Okay.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Okay, so have a good one. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.